Welcome back, everyone. Today we have the 18 gauge cutting shears from Ryobi. This is the P591. We've had it for about a year now, and we want to tell you what we think. Let's get started. All right, everyone, so we've had this about a year now, and just kind of want to tell you our experience, what we think it's good for, some of the things that we've used it on, and then some things that we'd change or we'd improve or we'd hope for in a future tool. So right off the bat, as far as a shears or a cutting shears, especially a battery powered, the size is actually pretty good. It's not too bad, obviously bigger than a handheld shears, but with the battery, size-wise, it's not too crazy heavy. Definitely heavier, again, than hand shears, but right on par for what we'd expect with a battery-powered shear cutter. Next up, we really like the dual motion lock. So it slides both directions, so depending on if you're left or right-handed, not an issue using this tool. You slide it to the one side and then pull the trigger, and the tool is activated. The next thing that we really like about this tool is the ability to turn the cutters depending on what you're cutting. So obviously, depending on where you're trying to get into to make the cut, you may want to adjust the cutters, and it's a 360-degree swivel. So this goes all the way around and locks. There's obviously a few places where it can lock into, and you can get into the right angle and cut the metal or whatever it is that you're cutting. Next up, two quick things that we don't necessarily like, but are features that you may want to be aware of. First is the belt clip. Personally, I'm not sure that I would ever be in a situation where I would need to be using this so often that I need a belt clip, but maybe you do, and it does have the ability to place this belt clip on either side, which is nice. The next is the onboard storage for the tool to adjust the blade gap. Now, again, maybe you need to do this or need that specific blade adjustment. In our use case, we've never found a reason to adjust the blade gap, and honestly didn't see that it affected the cut very much, if at all. So finally, let's talk about some of the things we'd change, or some of the things that we've used this for and what it's good for and what it's not good for. First off, if you look behind us, we have corrugated metal on the wall, and these come in bigger sheets than what you see here. So we had to cut these sheets in half. Unfortunately, these cutting shears are not good for cutting this corrugated metal in half. While it is able to cut the metal, the issue is it's not able to make a straight line or a straight cut, at least not very well. It's very difficult to keep this in a straight line or in a straight cut. In contrast, using this on things like chicken wire or something where it didn't require the accuracy or to be that precise, this did very well and can cut right through the things that we would expect it to. Again, I'm not sure that there's any improvement that could be made that would allow this to be more accurate or more precise, but in our experience, it just isn't precise enough for some of those things that you would want to pull out a handheld shear or just any other tool that is good at cutting metal. This is good for someone that is maybe doing fencing, like putting up chicken wire again, or hog wire or something like that, where you need to cut through a whole bunch, or you're going to be cutting a lot at a time. But for the average person, probably not a tool that you're going to add to your collection. Instead, you're likely going to pick up just a handful of cutting shears for less than what this tool costs. So if you have a use case that works for this tool, then we think that this is a great tool. However, again, if you don't have the specific use case, probably not one, again, that you're going to add to your collection. Again, it's still a good tool, and we like it as a tool for what it is, but there's definitely some limitations to its capability, and not sure if there's anything that could be done to improve that other than to, again, completely redesign or make a completely different tool. So that's our thoughts, that's our experience with this one so far. Let us know what you think. Have you tried this out? Is it more accurate than we think it is? Let us know in the comments below. Also, if you like the video, hit that like, subscribe, and make sure to let us know what tools you'd like to see on this channel in the future. Thanks for watching. Hey everyone, thanks again for watching. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button. And also check out our website, bclmtn.com, where we have cool gear like hats and t-shirts and a whole bunch of other stuff. And right now, for every $5 you spend, remember you get one entry to win the $10,000 electric dirt bike. That's so hot. Like me on that pipe, man.